up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, The Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Party Nick Short, and today we are going to be talking about Zeus Bad versus Wild and why it was bad. I actually wrote something about this after the first episode on the community tab. The majority of what I said still stands true. But if you want to see what's on that community tab, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's just get straight into this breakdown. So, Bad versus Wild, what is it? Well, Nick Cannon decided he wanted to go to the CEO, Liam Palmer, and he was like, look, I want to make history today.
My one thing was I went into the Disney Channel building and I sat down with the president of Disney Channel and I said, I want to make history.
For some reason, he thought it would be a good idea to combine the Zeus world with his world of Wild 'N Out, which makes sense. I believe Wild 'N Out is on their way out. Does MTV still make new episodes of it? I don't think so. You know, Nick has really been laying low ever since them comments he stated about the Jewish community really took a lot away from him.
Nick Cannon has been terminated, accused of making anti-Semitic comments on his podcast.
When we give so much power to the theys,
Right.
When we talk, and then the theys then turn into the Illuminati, the Zionists, the Rothschilds, the
Freemasons,
Bilderberg
right.
group, the Freemasons,
Right.
And as a community, I feel, and I've done this myself, I want to blame others for the position that I'm currently in.
Viacom CBS, which owns Inside Edition, called Cannon's remarks hateful speech and fired him as the host of the MTV show Wild 'N Out, saying it condemns bigotry of any kind and we categorically denounce all forms of anti-Semitism.
So what does he do? Like most people, he goes to Zeus. And that's how we get to the introduction of Bad versus Wild. It's going to be a Wild 'N Out style show, but with the baddies, right?
Two empires collide. It's epic. It's monumental. It's incredible. The baddest, the wildest. It's your man Nick Cannon. It's Bad versus Wild. Only on Zeus.
So it sounded good until that controversy happened, because I remember back in December, they was doing live filming episodes and telling people to come out to Vegas and see us. Before it took off, it was met with controversy because Zeus had did this thing where they was like, oh, we want to do an episode where it's light skin versus dark skin, and people really felt the way about that. First of all, I remember when all this happened, Zeus was getting a bunch of the backlash. It was like Nick Cannon would never, I know he was looking just as confused. First of all, it was Nick Cannon's idea. I see a lot of people are dragging Natalie nuts because they feel like she's the main one behind. It's like, no. Now, Natalie does not always get her just dues for me, but we cannot put this all on her. This is all Nick Cannon right now. And then someone gonna say something, it's fake. You think Nick Cannon would actually be associated with this dumb stuff? Oh, baby, let's roll the tape.
And it's that type of energy, but it's with the talent that you love to see on Zeus. So, and it's really, you know, that's why we put verses right in the middle. We talking about everything that could collide. We gonna see. We going natural versus BBL. We going light, dark skin. We going East Coast versus West Coast.
Like, come on now. Y'all gonna stop acting like y'all know these people. But, and this is the only time I've seen Zeus do a statement. Because it's one thing to get backlash. This was backlash, it was getting on a grander scheme. So they released a statement, they renamed it to what, like Carmel Goddesses versus something. So yeah, they had this whole lineup. Each week it was something different. Mind you, it was Wild 'N Out. But you had the wild side and you had the bad side. They did stuff like BGC versus Baddies, One More Chance season 1 versus season 2, BBL versus Natural. And it was the Baddies versus Johnson's Cabaret Girl, but we'll get into that in a second. And it had special guest performers, which Santana was their performer. And I was like, don't y'all have like a rocky relationship? They always said money talk, BS walk. But anyways, sounds good until you actually watch it. And it's just so unorganized. Just like, what? Nobody is listening. The games is all over the place. People doing their own thing. The scores is all folks getting disqualified, but that person doing the same. It's like, what's going on? It's like a bad batch of kids at summer camp. They ain't got no home training with a pushover camp counselor. Just running all over the place doing their own thing.
That was 2-1 on. You saw it. You still. This is moving. This is moving.
Keep moving.
Not cheating.
No, y'all cheating. Y'all cheating.
The music's still going. The music is still going.
And you may can argue, well, that's kind of how Wildin' Out was. It was all over the place. I wouldn't argue that because Wildin' Out can be watchable, but let's just say it was all over the place. The one thing that they had was actual funny people. They had comedians on the show that was able to keep the show afloat, keep the jokes going. Even if they fell flat, it was always somebody that was there to like recover. But I noticed with watching the baddies and stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh, y'all not funny. It's like, oh wow, when I sit and I take away the aesthetic of baddies and I take away, you know, the shots, the lashes, the cuteness, if I look past that and actually get a chance to see your personality, y'all are cringy.
That the same bitches that be hating and talking shit are the exact same hoes that's gonna be in my DMs. Like, who is the doctor, sis? That's so
Excuse me. They've been saying how we just smell. So I do have this thing that I call the smell test. Am I right or wrong, Sapphire?
Right.
So because they are just deeming us to be so stinky, let me not smell. Excuse me. I want to see y'all do your best version of Natalie Nunn.
Oh, shit.
It'll be sometimes when they try to make a joke and I'll be like, what?
Kevin Hart, let me explain.
Now, to be fair, never stated it was comedic. They always stated it was baddies. But it's like, if this was Wildin' Out, you guys would be the Wildin' Out girls because, you know, y'all are pretty girls. It's like, oh my gosh, imagine trying to do Wildin' Out with just the Wildin' Out girls. Ugh. Yeah, that would be cringy, right? And then some of the people that was playing, it's like, I just don't know who y'all are. Like, they just popped up as if I'm supposed to know them. Like, I've made no brown sugar because I watch One More Chance. But if you never watched One More Chance and you see her pop up and then she just walk into the trailer, who is she? And why am I supposed to be invested? Like, maybe they should have done a thing where they introduced themselves like, hi, you guys may know me from, hi, this is this, I'm gonna be on Team Bad, I'm gonna be on Team Wow. No, just popping up and just like what? Who? That's kind of how it was for the Rolly and Slim episode. It's like some of these girls, I just don't know y'all. Side note. I'm like, why is Slim and Whitwit fighting? Ain't y'all supposed to be on the same team?
What's up? What's up?
But then like they ended up making back up and I was just like, is this just like a misunderstanding? Just use y'all mouths. Y'all don't have to always fight it out. But it was all speculating back to stuff that happened between Slim and Rolly falling out. I think Slim and Rolly fallout is deeper than what goes on camera. Probably some stuff happened behind the scenes that they don't want out because in that episode they did end up making back up. So
I say what? But you know I don't want to fight you. Like, the fuck? Like,
Oh, y'all, they're
They not fighting, they hugging. There's love on Zeus too.
Ladies and gentlemen, there was no fight. There was
we was not
That's beautiful, y'all.
making a fool of ourselves. I'm sorry.
That's real love right there. It ain't always.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad like they had that moment. I feel like they needed that moment. I feel like a lot of people don't understand. It's a lot of hurt built up between these women. Because, you know, not too long ago, Slim lost her father. You know, Rolly related to that as well because she lost her father. So I think it's more love and hurt in between them than it is, you know, anger. It's just, you know, how ego and pride gets. I'm glad they had that moment at least. Now, I do want to talk about the One More Chance episode for a hot second because it was nostalgic seeing these girls all together. Everybody want to talk about, you know, who really put Zeus Network on the map. If we want to be honest for a little minute, you know, it was the One More Chance girlies. Hey, put some respect on them. Listen, you may know her as Nakia Lyons in WWE. Hear her rhyme. I remember her as She-Ra from One More Chance season 1.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
So it was cool to bring back for the nostalgic factor. It was cool seeing them. However, wait a minute, Special K. Hold on, I just thought about it, Special K. You just didn't ease your way back over there. Weren't you just like the Now That's TV princess? That's another video for another day. So it was cool seeing them, but I just did not care for the Mangina part because I feel like he's just such a negative, messy person. Like he's just always looking to have like a exposed moment. And it's just like the whole time you're the most messiest one because you're just going back and forth, regurgitating things that people say. Like it's like if Yummy or Yaz make you mad, now you want to run to the Fab Five and Kiki and gossip with them. They make you mad, you want to run back to Yummy and tell everybody business. Now they stupid for still venting to him, but it's just like you just always looking for a moment.
Baby daddy in the audience, and he's coming here to see Yasmin and not you. Oh, are you ready? Yeah. Hold on, let's go. Let's go. You told me. I told you that. You told me that. Hold on. You, bitch. I told you that. Okay. Hold on. That's what you said. Can he speak? That's what you said. Can he speak? No, that's what you said. Can he speak? That's what you said. you said, Yasmin, yay or nay? Yeah. So what I did specifically say was, when I seen the picture, I specifically said, because they was trying to figure out, because she was pregnant around when she was in gonna leave it. So I said, whoa, that baby don't look like. That's your best friend. Why are you talking to us about her?
It's like you looking for a moment because you feel intimidated. I feel, and this is just me, I feel like people who put your business out there, they trying to embarrass you because they feel intimidated. Because let's just say Yodeler had a life happen. I call them off the script moments. From like, you know, me and this person, like, we beefing, but, you know, I need to vent. I need to vent to a stranger's vent. Let's just say Yodeler had an off the script moment and she was venting to Mangina about some stuff. You mean to tell me, like, you get in front of these people on TV and you want to put that stuff out there? You want to put out what I said word for word? Because you're trying to embarrass me. And I don't think it was anything, like, yeah, they may have had their arguments, but I don't think it was anything to get to the point, to get to where we need to just start exposing people. And it's like, you're not innocent either. That's why Yodeler had to say, if that's your best friend, why are you telling us what she said? That's why Yasmin had to be like, you know, if you did say that, like, that is messed up. And it was a thing, signals got crossed. They was trying to say that Mangina was talking about Yodeler's situation where they said her baby daddy put his hands on her, which I don't know if that's true or not, but he didn't say that. He said that's why you can't even keep your man, but Skittles told her wrong. It was just a mess. Before I get to my big points, I do want to talk about the Little Women episode. Because I'm not gonna lie, I am a big fan of Little Women. So when I saw they was coming to Zeus, I was like, now Juicy, Zeus, this ain't Lifetime, okay? You not finna just be arguing with Tanya and them. This is hell, okay? Even with that episode, it was too much chaos. Speaking of chaos, K Capri, come here, let me talk to you real quick, okay? Let me just say this, because you know, K Capri, I've been covering you for a little minute, ever since them Jocelyn Cabaret days, right? And you know, one thing I have always stated about you, like, physically, you're not an ugly woman. And I know that's always been a big thing with you, because you always stated, like, back when you was on the show, you'll be like, people are questioning my womanhood. I always used to say, you know, that's not cool. You know, tall woman representation matters. And you're a tall woman with beautiful features that I think is very eccentric. But it's like, all that goes out the window because your personality is so ugly. The way you was acting on that episode, you was doing a bit, not even a bit much, you was doing a lot much. And it was like, all of this is uncalled for.
She told you to sit your tall ass down.
Now y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves.
I'm gonna put her in a headlock.
Hey, wait. Hey, get in there.
That's it.
Right, Violet.
Stop.
This ain't the challenge. It's not like y'all walking away with something. This is for fake bragging rights. And you like, they cheating. All y'all cheat. Every single last one of y'all it cheated. The way that you act, and you see why people don't want to be around you. Look how you act.
No. Look how you act.
And let me just say this, K Capri, because you was trying to buck up against a bureau.
You're in danger. You in danger, ho. You in danger. You in danger, little mama. No, you're in danger. You're in danger. You might want to get in there. Now let's share Verizon, baby. Oh, I didn't think so. I ain't think you want to stand on business.
Hey Capri, you may have been a taller woman, but a beard was gonna whoop your ass.
Shelly just got her ass whooped. Like, whooped.
Don't let the size fool you, okay? A beard was gonna get to hit them knees just so you could buckle and be like, ah. As soon as you would have buckled, a beard would have snatched you up by them bang, bow, bow, bow. A beard may be small, but that's a strong woman. That little vicious. Since they call you little vicious. Since they call you little vicious.
Since they call you little bitches. Since they call you little bitches.
Where was the Tiny Twins? I feel like that would have been more their alley than freaking Christy. And Christy she been acting real weird. I don't know if this is like a midlife crisis, but ever since she been going through that divorce, it seemed like she been trying to find herself. Be careful, Miss Christy. And also, y'all lucky y'all got a calm version of Rochelle, cause let y'all would have get to going and y'all would have put a foot on her face. Hold on, she put a foot on my face.
You put the foot on my face. You put the foot on my face. She put her foot on my face. I swear to God.
Okay, back to what I was saying, because them are some worlds colliding, baby. But anyways, all this bad versus wild stuff, it's just under a gimmick. It's like, if I'm Zeus, we really don't care about y'all playing no game. We just want to see how long we can stretch this out until y'all fight and just that be the episode. It's all a ploy because it's TV. It's like they can't just flat out say, oh, we want them to fight. Because that's a liability, and if something goes left, what? What happened? We was just trying to do a nice little game night. I wasn't expecting a brawl. Also, another reason why they can't just flat out just do like a fight night is because it will get boring and that would be Zeus peak content. You can't outdo that. Let me explain. Let's say Zeus just be like, F it, all bets off. We doing a fight night. No boxing gloves, no security, just bare feet and Vaseline. And we having Team Bad versus Team Wild. And they gonna duke it out. Big Ed get up in there, he blow the whistle, and then boom, they ba-da-da-da. Aside from the 15 different disasters I can see that going from a physical aspect. Oh, Jesus. Once you start introducing that, you can't go back to the storyline, okay? Especially with the minds of this fan base. Once you start just giving it up like that, they don't want to see baddies no more. Let all this traveling and all that stuff out the way. Just go on, get them, just duke it out. You can't go back to like the gimmick because you done gave away the secret. Yes, the end goal is we want them to fight. Yes, the end goal is we just want to brawl. That's it. But we can't just say it because that gives away the illusion. Then plus, who would start to agree to that? Especially with these new girls with they type of egos. Who finna start? I'm not finna just be fighting for no reason. If they do, they gonna start getting the big head. The only way you could get around doing that is if you just got if you just got regular people. Oh my gosh, I just had an idea. Oh my gosh, okay, wait a minute, Zeus. If you just got like regular people, make them sign a liability form and just be like, you got somebody at your job that's getting on your nerves, you know you can't find them at your job. Let's create a place where y'all can just go and duke it out for 15 seconds, get it out the way. You got somebody that been talking crap about you, but in the real world, you can't fight them because they'll sue, but they down to go a couple rounds. Zeus, wait a minute now, Zeus. Might have something on your hands. But aside from that, it's television. So if the end goal is still have people fight, but you still have to kind of like do stuff to protect yourself, and you can always like play face, you do stuff like this. But that's why like Natalie versus Jocelyn and her girls, that's why that was like one of the two biggest things, because everybody involved understood the assignment. You got two big personalities, Baddie Shot O'Clock versus Lauderdale Ho. Both sides know what it was. Both of those episodes basically how Zeus wanted all them other episodes to go. We come in here, we kind of diddle daddy with some games, and we just boom, someone throw the first hit and we just brawl.
For Jocelyn. I love it. I love that cocaine, bitch. Anybody got a line? Can I get a line? Can I spit one? Anybody got the white girl? Who got the white girl? Who got the white girl in the building? You always love to flex, and you love to act like you built this. But yeah, you play with your every time. You play with your money. On your pants for $1 and 50 cents. Is it true that you be eating ass and the Molly the maid, and that's what you be doing? Not on OnlyFans, but in real life. You be eating hoes' asses. Shut the fuck up,
Now I felt like Natalie and Jocelyn was in on their whole time. Even when they was fighting, like they knew what they was doing. Like that's how I feel about it. I feel like overall Bad versus Wild, it just wasn't a good investment. They come back for a season 2, they should dress it up well. Because if not, Zeus, I feel like, you know, you might just turn into an Eva Marie. For my non-WWE fans that is a wrestler, and for my WWE people that's watching, I know you're probably like, there's no way you can correlate Zeus Network to Eva Marie. Yes, I can. Here we go. Eva Marie, she was a WWE wrestler and she was on Total Divas. The thing is, she just couldn't wrestle. So she was a heel magnet because people could feel that WWE was just trying to push her to the moon and give her all these accolades, but she just could not wrestle. Every time she was on the TV screens, she would get booed.
I love you guys. Oh, wait.
She just was a heel heat magnet. Zeus Network, when Zeus Network came onto the scenes, right, Zeus Network is a heat magnet when it comes to so many type of discussions, when it comes to so many types of this is bad, light skin versus dark skin, what are they doing? And it works well for Zeus Network because throughout all the chaos, they're still making money, but you don't want the inevitable to happen, okay? Because Eva Marie, she was released, right? But the thing is, she was rehired back, what was it, 2021, 2022? She was rehired, but the inevitable happened. It just was no reaction. But worked with Eva Marie so well. She was that heel heat magnet. When she came back for that second run, it was just thing like people just didn't care. I don't care to boo her, I don't care to cheer for her. I'm kind of bored with Miss Eva Marie. And getting no reaction is just as bad. Zeus, I don't want you to look up. And you come back for your second run. And the general public, they just gotten to the point to where they just become so numb. It's just like, I'm bored with Zeus. There's no more reaction. I know what I'm getting myself into. And I'm gonna see some girls fight. I know I'm gonna see some girls damn near die. And I know I'm gonna see some girls do some dumb shit. Zeus, I'm getting bored with you. You don't want that thought process to get up in the air. I'm gonna aim for longevities. And with that, figure out ways to keep the discussion going. But that's all I have to say about Bad versus Wild. What do you guys think? Do you think it was bad? Do you think it was good? My camera's about to overheat, so I'm gonna wrap this up real quick. Leave that all in the description. Leave that all in the, I cannot talk today. Leave that all in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.